freedom of speech and government censorship in this country. There's been this critical decision in the US where a court has said the Biden administration has suppressed freedom of speech by trying to pull down stuff and effectively pulling down stuff from the digital giants. You know better than anyone that our own federal government under the Coalition and the Labor Party has been doing this. And we've got this misinformation amendment bill going to Parliament. The government wants more power to pull stuff down from the social media. We've got to stop this, don't we?
Yeah, look, we sure do. And it's good to see this issue getting some press. I mean, you wrote about it when we did that Freedom of Information application a month or two ago. And I think, you agreed like I did. It was a massive story to learn that the Department of Home Affairs was specifically requesting social media companies to take down the posts of Australians, many of which presumably now were true, under the guise of this sort of dastardly misinformation and disinformation and all that sort of stuff. Well, the question is, what does it actually mean? What is misinformation? What is disinformation? And now we're getting a double dose of this with this new communications, this ACMA bill, which is seeking to define misinformation and punish particularly smaller outlets, not the mainstream outlets, not government outlets for what they say, but particularly the smaller ones. In the United States, this issue is gaining traction. It should have gained traction here, but every time it gets raised, the media, as I said, other than yourself and a couple of others, dismiss it as being, oh, well, we're just saving people from, rabbit hole theories and all this sort of stuff. This is dangerous stuff, Chris. I mean, what's next? People having their views on climate change dismissed, or their views on The Voice, or their views on the government moving, the Calvary Hospital in the ACT. Is that misinformation? So I just think people need to be more alarmed. I'm really pleased to see this judge of the US make these findings and make these various injunctions. There's a talk that it'll get appealed, but at least we're talking about it. I mean, in my view, this is a massive, massive, massive issue facing countries that should hold freedom of speech dear to their hearts.
Yeah, it's a big issue for our times. I'm glad you're going to keep on it, and we'll keep in touch with you on it, Alex. I really appreciate your time. Liberal Senator for South Australia.